Ladies and gentlemen, greeting of the day ahead. Dexterity Gurukul is a unique learning initiative of GyanTech Synergies Group. Dexterity Gurukul was founded in 2009 by technology professionals with a vision to provide quality and cost-effective products, services and training solutions worldwide in business, engineering, service and education domains. Dexterity Gurukul's unflinching commitment to quality, customer satisfaction, value and service resulted in excellent relationships with its clients. Let's understand what is unique and innovative about this initiative.
Most of the business and marketing guru, most of the times talks about the importance of being first to market. They quote fascinating statistics: first company to market gets 50% of the total market share. Second company to market gets 20% of the total market share. And the rest fight over the remaining 30% of the market share. Hence it is a race. Being a fast follower is no longer good enough. When Rupert Murdoch announced he is getting into the internet because one of his executives was leaving for Microsoft, he was recognizing the need to take action, quickly, in the face of seeming overwhelming situations. In other words, be quick, take action, be responsive. So, what do I mean when I talk about action? Convergence, e-business, innovation etc. are like the wind. But the pilot needs to tack across the wind to make progress. So, the intention of action management is to show you can win the race. You might reasonably ask what we base our views on. It's consistent and continual learning that makes this possible. A learning organization is the earning organization, given the fact that the learning is in the right direction with the right roadmap. Learning makes it possible to empower the people who are at helm of the affairs, and thus the progression rate traces faster and faster to build the organization brick by brick and eventually turn the ordinary actions into extraordinary results and a normal company into great organization. Looking at the typical statistics of change barriers and success factors in the event of change, the human interaction and psychological aspects plays a great role, both in barriers as well as the success enablers. Please have a closer look on the Fortune 500 organization's stats and you will surely understand that people and their involvement is the key aspect to the phenomena of change. It must be understood clearly that change is the only constant in the business or life alike. Hence the chances of any organization failing or succeeding entirely depends on the people factor within the environment of the entity. A learning organization is the healthy organization where people are considered assets, not the liability part. And appreciation of value of assets is always a healthy sign depicting development and growth. People development, involvement and learning is the key that opens the gates of infinite opportunities for the organization and thus need to be taken seriously. While deciding to embrace the change, organizations need to understand that the change need to be applied. 1. On continual basis without disruption or on ad hoc basis. This is the precondition of success with the efforts to get benefited from the change. 2. Change need to be incremental and progressive, not abrupt or sudden or bigger attempt at once, without knowing organizational natural and environmental boundaries or constraints. 3. The change must be applied to comprehensive and larger domain, say all function or divisions. In case it is done partially, it may fail due to non-cooperation from outside divisions or people. Hence any entity embracing change must take it to full implementation eventually. And 4. The change need to be at all layers and tiers of the organization and planning. Like strategic, tactical and operational level, the change need to be implemented as per the layer requirements, but for sure. Change implementation framework should consider yesterday's mistakes and learning in building better solution of today. However, tomorrow's need must also be considered so that the effect and dynamics of change is long-lived. Learning can never be ad hoc. It need to be systematic, planned and thoroughly implemented. It may be a business activity, plan or a strategic program. The learning in any form must be based on sound planning, robust LMS architecture and unswerving delivery mechanism. The new and upcoming technologies can be exploited to perform better and consistently. Dexterity Gurukul's learning deployment team starts their activities by annual training need identification, and then design, develop, deliver 3D the trainings and learning programs for our client's organization. These catalysts deliver the OJT modules for new joinee or fresher as well as the highly technical-oriented contents for the experienced specialist employees, with equal mastery. Various activities during the training design phase are as under: 1. Mutual understanding and agreement on scope of learning. 2. Annual training need identification for the agreed scope. 3. Designing of the training framework and infrastructure deployment. 4. Decision on the content and tools and methodology of the training. Activities during the training development phase are as under: 1. Development of contents of various training and learning programs. 2. Test run and approval of the program as well as framework. 3. Freeze the delivery norms and trainer specifications. Activities during the training delivery phase are as under: 1. Delivery startup for the training and learning programs. 2. Periodic reviews and countermeasures. 3. Annual review and return on investment calculations. 4. Knowledge upgradation review and implementation. Gurukul's 3D training services are deployed on best-in-class e-learning software system which are being used at world-level universities abroad and are proven to be excellent tools in delivering almost any e-learning programs. With the advancement of e-learning development and delivery technologies and availability of the hardware and technologies with the users to use the kind of contents, it is fast evolving to be a technology-revolving industry. Audio-visual and sensory learning are fast taking front seat and the traditional way of learning by reading, writing and deliberating is getting reared. Still, the need is felt to have a mix or blended learning approach of these two distinct approaches of learning. At GyanTech we have evolved a similar blended type of learning framework which is deployed through Dexterity Gurukul. This framework is, however, pro-future and can be termed as a better blend of maximum audio-visual and minimum reading, writing. The traditional way of learning is still required for the overall development of the skill sets the learner require for practical implementation of the learning. Content development is a serious business and despite having millions of gigabyte data available, daily further millions of gigabyte is being developed for the users and this is never-ending quest. There are two ways of doing it. Simple content development based on previous development or content is the first approach, which is usually applicable in common, familiar subject matter. STLL the content cannot be same or like. The second approach is the new and complex content development afresh. This is a time-consuming, tedious work that need to be carried out as per specific organizational requirements and can never be common within two organizations. This requires special development through specialized project development team of Dexterity Gurukul. E-learning is an innovative domain and thus constant and consistent amalgamation of both clients and service providers need to be done to get the best results out of the efforts being input. Like it said, innovation is possible when both left and right side of the brain work in tandem and synchronization. Similarly, any e-learning project is successful when the client and service provider works like a team. Dexterity Gurukul have proved to be a better companion with its clients and have produced excellent results. This is because of the facts that excellence have always been a constant quest in the minds and hearts of GyanTech catalysts.
Thanks a lot for patient listening. Dexterity Gurukul is a unique learning initiative of GyanTech Synergies Group. To take it further and forward, We would like to understand your trainings and business requirements. Dexterity Gurukul team is capable of deliver the tailor-made learning solution for your organization, of any magnitude or dynamics. Should you have a query, any question or clarification, please feel free to call us. Our catalysts are a phone call away from you. Let's evolve the synergies among customer, commerce that is your organization and creativity that is Dexterity Gurukul.